Hantavirus update. And no, it's not just that they're letting people off the ship where the outbreak happened. I know you've probably seen those videos already. I have an additional update. So please stick around and let's have us a crash out, shall we? So right now, health officials across multiple countries, including the United States, they're monitoring passengers after the deadly hantavirus outbreak connected to the cruise ship traveling to the Canary Islands. 3 people are dead. Multiple cases have been confirmed so far, and because symptoms can take anywhere from 1 to 8 weeks, 1 to 8 weeks to appear, people already traveled internationally before anyone understood what was going on. So there's still lots of time to see more cases unfold. It is confirmed that this is a rare version of the virus that can be transmitted human to human. Typically, it's transmitted from rodent to human. Hantavirus is usually spread through exposure to rodent urine, droppings, or saliva. Most people get it by inhaling contaminated particles when they're cleaning like garages and sheds or cabins or storage spaces or just anywhere rodents have been. Early symptoms look like the flu. That's fever, chills, nausea, muscle aches, fatigue. It's partly why it's so dangerous, because then suddenly for some patients, their lungs will start filling with fluid and they can go into respiratory failure incredibly fast. There is no specific cure or antiviral treatment. Supportive care and early detection is basically all doctors can do, and that care is primarily done in the ICU. But you probably know all this. The additional update that I have is historically this virus has a very, very important connection to climate pattern, a climate pattern we will see this year. So in my research, I read a journal article in the Oxford Academic. I'll include a screenshot because it's a very long title. But most Americans first heard about hantavirus during the 1993 Four Corners outbreak. These young, healthy people started mysteriously getting sick and dying within days, and nobody knew what was causing it. So researchers traced it back to deer mice carrying a previously unidentified hantavirus strain called Cynomolbvirus, or SNV. And here's where we should consider having ourselves a bit of a crash out. Scientists later connected that outbreak to El Nino weather patterns. Because El Niños bring warmer, wetter conditions, it often brings a warmer winter. So it's less cold. There's more rain and milder temperatures, which means there's more vegetation. More vegetation means rodent populations will explode. More rodents means there's more opportunity for humans to get exposed. This is literally studied and established epidemiology. And in case you don't know that word, epidemiology is the scientific study of how diseases and health-related states are distributed, caused, and controlled within human populations. Researchers literally documented another spike after the 1997-1998 El Nino. And now, we keep hearing that another El Nino pattern is likely developing. In the latest ENSO Alert System Status Report, the Climate Protection Center said there's a 61% chance that an El Nino is likely to emerge between May, this month, and June, and then persist through the end of 2026. This is your reminder that climate patterns affect disease outbreaks. They always have. So like, side note, not caring about the environment or the planet or global warming also contributes to all of this. And maybe, just maybe, when there's a virus outbreak on a ship, we shouldn't treat quarantine like a polite suggestion. Because why are we once again having potential international outbreak conversations while this administration is in office? And I'd like to add that this does not mean that the virus will only affect warmer regions like California or whatever. This is a reminder that El Niños bring warmer weather and winters to the northern United States, Canada, and impacts the rest of the world. Y'all remember how terrible the last outbreak was handled here, right? By the same administration who's in office right now? Let's remember this timeline. May 2018, the Cheeto Puff administration disbands the White House Pandemic Response Team. July 2019, the CDC epidemiologist embedded in China's disease control agency left their post and the Cheeto Puff administration eliminated the role. And then outbreak shortly happened after. Until next time, y'all.